Everything.
Fine.
Who?
Things. They're
Same.
Don't know.
if
Hello and welcome back to intplusone channel. This is Carl and this is episode 2 of Let's Play Oxenfree. We are here with our new stepbrother Jonas. We just got a little bit of backstory here. Some major drama between Alex and Clarissa, and a little bit of a crush, it seems, between Ren and Nona. But none of that is important, or at least not as important as what is coming up in the near future. Let's go to the cave.
Let's hop this thing and check in with Ren.
All right, let's do it. Come on, I'll push you over. Whenever you're ready. So, the cave.
Whenever you're ready. I was already over.
Scale of 1 to 10, how weird's it gonna be?
It's Ren, so definitely 10. He gets excited easily, but he has the concentration of a goldfish. The fact that he keeps demanding we see it must mean something.
All right.
Hey, Clarissa seems to be her normal annoying self. Sorry about that.
It's not your fault. I think somebody dumped pig's blood on her in a previous life, and now she just wants to get ahead of the curve.
Yeah, probably. Thanks for, not ratting me out to Nona during the game. I didn't think you would, but, you know, you could've and you didn't, so thanks.
Yeah, Ren, about Nona.
What? Did she say anything? Because if she said anything, you should tell me. Like, word for word.
I think you should go for it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, you only live once, so...
Oh, alright. I see where your head's at. Now, who's ready to have their minds blown?
If you don't mean that literally.
Me.
Oh, wait, actually, I almost forgot. Gonna take a little magic trip to Cupcake Town.
Those look like brownies.
Brown?
Oh, you're the only one? Gimme.
Oh, no. These are just for me. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Yeah, maybe it's best he's the test balloon for this anyway.
The test balloon, I see.
Delicious. Okay, so see these little piles of rocks? The kids before us always leave them here so you know where to try and tune in the signals. So you're going to want to stand basically right around here. And just tune the dial left or right until you start hearing some weirdness.
Starting to think I have an infinite
How will
beer.
we know when it's...
Or am I still
You'll
holding
know.
one?
Trust
Can't
me.
tell. They're so small. Alright, let's turn on the radio. We got some Morse code here.
Holy crap! Wow, it's even cooler than I thought it would be. This...
What is it? What's doing it?
Maybe the tuning's like unblocking a weather balloon or something?
It's always with the
Doesn't
balloons,
make any
right?
sense.
Well, it's just crazy, then, because I don't know. If you move around, it kind of changes, too, I think. Like, over at this pile. Here, come over here and try it.
I do like how they just sort of nonchalantly accept that it's making light. Like, yeah, I don't know, that just seems a little strange. Yeah, look at it, Alex.
This is so cool. I know! Clarissa and Nona should see this, right? I mean, I know it's like weird with you guys or whatever for some reason, but...
They're fine where they are.
Okay, just what is Clarissa's issue with you two?
She dated Michael for 5 seconds like 3 years ago.
It was for a couple of months, a year and a half ago.
She should just seriously get over it already.
Clarissa's the kind of person who doesn't feel full unless she's pissed at somebody, so... Brownies are kicking in. Did that make sense?
Kind of. I got it.
Okay, good. Now, there's another cool spot, I think over here.
Oh, I am still drinking, but it looks like I have an invisible beer.
If you want to bring it on over.
Oh, no, of course. I'm just standing here for my health.
God, it sounds so...
Yeah, it sounds,
Satanic.
not what I was gonna say. But close enough.
Wait, what was that?
Yes. Go towards the weird sound in the flashing
There's
light.
like... This is gonna sound stupid, but there's like something in here.
Famous last words. Famous last words.
No, I see it too.
I'm sure there is something in there, like a giant rabies-filled bat, or a maniac who wears mannequin wigs.
Or it kind of looks like a pool or something. Like a freshwater one, maybe. Let's check it out. It's not that far in.
No way am I sticking my head in a hole. There could be anything in there.
There isn't anything. It's this thing. And look, I can't mistake water for a rat family or something, right?
Rat family. Mr. and Mrs. Ratigan.
What?
Fortune favors the bold.
Bye.
Jonas, don't!
Well, I am going to just rest against here because I think I mismeasured the magic.
Yeah, you do that.
Do what?
Ah.
Yeah, so Ren is high as a kite here, and Jonas has gone to what I can only presume to be his ultimate demise. Sure, Alex, let's enter the cave. Gosh, the soundtrack is just absolutely phenomenal. I'd really recommend giving this a listen to on YouTube. A lot of it's pretty ambient, but it sets the tone so well. For a little bit of context, actually, when I played this like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was dark, and yeah, the music here, I don't know what it was, but it gave me chills.
Jonas! Jonas!
There is actually not really a lot of heavy platforming. When I got to this part, I was like, oh man, is it going to be a lot of like cave crawling and stuff like that? No, not really. It's just what they do with this scene, or at least from what I can gather, is they're just trying to build suspense. So you have this kind of big, mysterious, empty, semi-empty cave. Remember some weirdness getting off this thing here too. It's like she gets a little stuck. There we go. All right. Happened to me twice before. It didn't happen that time. Wish those weird dialogue interrupts wouldn't happen though. That never happened before.
Jonas, seriously, where are you?
Yep, that's right. Gotta go this way. Music's just so discordant. It's just so cool.
Why would a guy bring an ashtray down here? Or a pen?
I don't think I ever get an answer to that either, actually. See a man about a dog.
See a man about a dog. Sure, will do.
Actually, apparently that's a reference to something too. I'd never heard of it before.
Are you okay?
Jesus, you scared me.
Oh, I scared you? You scared me. I had no idea where you were.
I'm sorry for going ahead. I thought I heard somebody down here, but, you know, obviously there isn't. But isn't this place incredible? I mean, I don't even know how this happens.
No, it's beautiful.
See? That's what I heard. It sounds like a person almost, right? Kinda? I don't know where it's coming from.
Maybe it is someone. You ever think of that? Maybe it's the crazy guy who lives here and he's gonna eat out our stomachs.
Well, where is he then? In which of these tiny air holes does he hibernate? There was a light in here somewhere. I still want to see what made it.
In all fairness,
It
there's
must just
actually
be
a lot of
further
light in here.
Let's try and find it before we go back.
Well, seeing as how I crawled in here to get you, might as well make the most of it.
Yeah, and I mean, look, if it's cool, we can get the others, and if it's not, we'll just leave.
Yeah, so here's a funny thing, actually. I tried to leave. It does not let you. It's actually caved in at the mouth of the cave. So, we don't know that now. We're just gonna continue to mosey on forward. Alex with her stepbrother Jonas into the weird cave.
Like, what is this made out of? Is it ice?
I don't know. Pockets of it are cold, but not all of it.
Oh. Yeah, you just don't know what's gonna happen. Then it
What?
just sends chills down
Wow,
here.
how is that? Did you see the floating, triangle light thing?
Yes.
It must be like a rainbow or like a reflection of light. Those, exist, right?
It doesn't really look like a trick of light, Jonas. It looks like someone's science fair project just floating there.
I think this is all tied to when you tuned in those weird signals out there and the, what am I trying to say? I think that you tuned in this little guy somehow. I think it's all the same thing.
Well, if I did, neat. I finally know what it feels like to catch a big trout.
Try your radio. Maybe that's like a frequency or something. Like if it'll have an effect.
Yeah, good idea. Maybe it'll dance or twitch or something.
All right, let's actually go and inspect some of the other things here.
Apart from the, triangle, this is honestly the craziest thing in here. Like, how did it even get in? And I mean, aside from some, like, water damage, it's not really even that junky.
I know.
Saw the man, not the dog. What the crap does that mean?
A guy who can't see dogs?
Did you see the first half?
See a man about a dog? Yeah, I don't get it either.
Oh, I'll have to look that up again. But yeah, it's a reference to something like a poem. Because I ended up looking up online. Oh, wait, can I open this? I don't think I actually can.
Alex, really, I want to see what it's gonna do.
Okay.
I guess it's locked.
Yeah, I already tried.
I don't think I ever get to find out what's in there either. All right.
Are you gonna make me beg?
Wow, that is just so fantastically creepy.
Please, Alex. Please. Let's do the tuning
It
thing.
almost sounds like breathing. Seriously, if you get a chance to play the PS4
Okay,
version, just do it on the
whatever you want.
controller, because, oh, it creates just a very different feeling.
Oh my god. Is this you? Are you doing this?
Maybe just a little.
Should I stop?
No. This is awesome. I can't even, what's...
I know. What the?
Hello? Dear, tell everyone.
Hello.
Sleeping. Time. Yeah, everything. Fine. Things. They're same. Don't know. If leave is possible.
This is insane.
I don't know what.
Listen. Bobtail. Shape. Tail. Sleeping. Time. Now. Is leave possible.
Maybe, but I don't really.
Bobtail. Leave, children. Bye. Brothers. See you soon.
Alex!
But on a serious note, the first time that I played through that section, I don't know what it is. Maybe my experience with radios in Silent Hill or whatever, but that genuinely gives me chills. Like, I've got goosebumps on my arms from that. And I know it's silly, right? I mean, it's just random sentences, but the whole "is leave possible," and I don't know, a lot of it sounds like gibberish, but that definitely sounds like a question.
Alex! Alex! Alex? Are you okay? You alright?
I think so. I don't know. God. Do I look alright?
You look alive, I guess. Look, I'm just gonna cut to the whatever. Like, I don't know exactly what happened back there, but the sign says that's an old communications tower, and I don't know about you, but I want to climb that ladder, call somebody. Don't touch that, please. I'd really prefer not telling your mom that you're dead.
Have you ever had a moment where you're standing on a ledge and you just want to just like jump off and just see what it's like?
I think they call that the call of the void.
Let's just use the tower and try and phone somebody.
I don't know. This is kind of exciting, right?
Exciting? Alex, to think something's exciting, you kind of have to know what that something is first. And we just got crapped out of the laser light show from hell, so...
Yeah, we don't know what's going on, but it's like weird and crazy and magic. So, I mean, don't you want to...
No, I don't. Whatever you're gonna say, unless it's leave, I don't wanna at all. Oh, and not for nothing, I'm fine with a little de-pantsing or whatever if the weather's right for it. But if this is some sort of prank or trick, I'm really, really not in the mood.
Jonas, what? You think I somehow teleported us here? If I could do 1/10 of what happened back there, I wouldn't haze the new kid. I'd rob a bank.
Maybe that's your Wednesday. Just cross your fingers the comm tower has a working walkie-talkie or something.
Wait, Jonas, seriously, like, what just happened? My radio, I guess, opened something, and that something did something else.
And that something was really friggin' scary and horrible, so let's just skip to the part where we get off the island and start suppressing it in therapy.
Alright, so I think that's the end of their current conversation thread. These plaques here, I don't think they ever had a chance to really tell us, but you can pull out the radio. Where is it? And they have...
From 1941 to 1972, this communications tower served many different telecommunication functions, including point-to-point from its receivers, microwave from its dish, Ka-band for satellite reception, and military airband for nearby aircraft. Unique in its construction, the tower houses its office in a segmented platform directly underneath its antenna and dish. Once unceremoniously called Site 82, in 1988 it was redesignated Hardin Tower for its longest tenured radio man, Major Richard Dick Hardin, who served as the tower's communications officer for 8 years. From 1940...
Okay. And also, yes, the whole Richard Hardin thing, Ren gets a kick out of that. But what do you expect, really, from teenage boys? And it is actually kind of funny, maybe. One thing that's worth noting, too, is that the story does actually have the ability to branch significantly, and the ending is also greatly influenced by your actions. And so I'm actually very curious to see where some of the decisions that I've already made are going to impact the ending. And yes, you can get some not quite so positive endings. Let's take a look at the view.
I can see the cave, but not Ren or anybody.
What do you think happened to them?
Probably the same thing as us. Transmogrified or whatever to some other part of the island.
Great.
It's locked.
Let me try.
Oh, after you.
Oh, why, thank you.
I'm actually stuck on him here. Okay, there we go.
See?
Oh my. And me without my camera.
Oh, God, shut up.
Ha, nice. I like it.
There's a dial tone, but there's a note here. Does not call out. Please dial station code for service.
There wouldn't happen to be a code there, would there?
I like that. All those are no's in just one way to
Nada.
word it. I know what I'm trying to say. All right, cool. Jeez.
Jesus.
Oh man, whoever you are, we really need your help over here.
Alex? Alex?
Ren?
Oh, Jesus, hopping Christ. Thank Vishnu. You guys went into that hole and a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what happened. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. I saw the light on in the tower thing. Hey, did you know that it's named after some guy named Dick Harden?
Ren, it's been a rough night.
Wait, how did Jonas actually hear
How'd you
that?
get this number?
It's a code written on this list here. But it's not a normal phone. I can't call out. I'm at the way station or whatever in the woods. It's been like just the worst thing ever.
How did you get all the way out there? Did you just take off sprinting when I went after Jonas?
No, like I said, I must have like passed out or I don't know how I ended up here.
Wait, I think that's the other line. Maybe it's like a night watchman or something, or they
Wait, Ren, someone's calling on the other line. Just hold on a minute. I'm gonna see who it is.
Okay, but make it quick, seriously.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex? Why are you answering it? It says it's an emergency line. Where are you right now?
Clarissa.
And Jonas is
Okay, look, Clarissa. Ren's on the other line and sounding like he's about a stub toe away from a total collapse, so if you're at least holding it together,
Wait,
then...
I'm at Fort Milner, and I don't remember, like, the last hour, and it's, like, really scaring the crap out of me. I'm trying to call somebody, but I'm in a room with radio stuff it says it can contact Kamina, but I have no idea how to make it work. Can you just come over here and figure this out with me?
Look, Clarissa, you have a radio, work it out for yourself.
Oh no, that's not exactly
Ren
what I
needs
meant
my
to
help.
do.
Wait, Alex.
Ren?
Just pick me up, okay? Just come and pick me up. I'm really not great. Look, Alex, just whatever you do, this is vitally important now. Heed the words. Heed these words. Just whatever you do, don't...
Huh, interesting.
And it dies, ladies and gentlemen.
Clarissa, you still there?
Okay, yeah, I've always
She
actually
hung up
never
too.
been able to get
Of course.
back to Ren in
So,
time, so
wanna
that's the
truck
first time
over
I've
to
heard
Milner
it.
First, see about that radio? I mean, Clarissa can be a handful, but gotta take the bitter with the sweet.
Ren sounded kind of more out of sorts than usual. I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna leave it up to you. We can swing through the forest and nab Ren, or we can go to the fort and see what Clarissa's up to. They're your people. You can decide.
Ren needs us more. And he'd kill me if he knew we went to see Clarissa first.
Sound logic.
Alright. So I have committed to saving Ren first.
Alright, let's figure out how to turn off this electrified fence, kickstart this rescue mission like the, total badasses we are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Righteous.
Alright, so I need to...
Warning, do not use aboard ship. Unsafe radiation limits.
You know, I'd normally find this stuff kinda interesting, really. You know, normally.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you find this sort of thing interesting, because I find it interminable.
You find it terminal?
Interminable. It means boring.
Oh.
Oh, this song right here, too, is one of my favorites. This is actually another one that I downloaded.
Fence should be off now.
Great, but, don't take offense if I want to throw a stick at it first.
Well, I will, and have taken offense at your not believing in my ability at flipping switches.
Oh, that's not quite what I meant to say. Gotta be careful about your relationships with these people.
Is anyone there? It's, dead.
Did you get anyone?
I think someone was there, but I don't know.
I don't think I've ever tried the radio up here. There's that same SOS. Okay. Yeah, I guess nothing up there. It looks like I can interact with the phone again. It's just a dial tone. So I do have to say, I love this game, but parts like this, where you've got a destination to get to and they're supposedly supposed to be hurrying, but they're very, very much walking incredibly slow. It doesn't necessarily always build up suspense for me. I actually do find it a little tiresome. So like they're gonna take their sweet time here. There is no run button. And I've got a good distance to travel here. That's all right. That is all right. What are you doing there? Standing there like a dummy. Come on. Come on. I'm not doing this alone. There we go. You know, I guess before I get too far away here, this does seem like a really good spot to stop for the moment. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today for episode 2 of Let's Play Oxenfree here on intplusone channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you have any comments, go ahead and leave them. And you know what? I just want to see you at the next video. So let's keep doing the thing, and I'll see you next time for episode 3.